Good day, viewers. You are welcome to the Law TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as the already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. News of the day. We have been pushed to the wall. Igbo youth raised alarm. The Igbo movement, IYM, has declared that the Igbo in Nigeria have been pushed to the wall by the activities of the Fulani herdsmen in the country. Consequently, it has warned that what it called the horrific brigandaga of the Fulani herdsmen has got way beyond what is condonable and tolerable. IYM has also congratulated the Prof. Banji Akintoye on his election as the leader of the great Yoruba nation, describing him as a very knowledgeable leader of men and believing that he will move both Nigeria and Yoruba nation forward. In a statement by the IYM founder and Secretary General, Eastern Consultative Assembly, ECA, Evangelist Elliot Ugochukwu Uko, the group noted that everyone in a while, the devil seems to take total control of events in a kingdom. The result usually is avoidable bloodshed, bedlam, mayhem, and utter destruction, which takes decades to rebuild. We are sadly inexorably heading toward that path. The government is either overwhelmed or complicit. Apparently, reacting to the gruesome murder of one Mrs. Pat Ugu in Enugu 2 days ago, the IYM said the brazen rape and murder of 67-year-old Mrs. Pat Ugu in her farm at Nchatancha, Nike, Enugu State 2 days ago is simply put unpardonable and unacceptable. Traditional rulers, priests, and community leaders seem preferred targets of choice. These expansionist demons of death are schooled by their sponsors and masters to hunt. The statement further reads, "It has finally become clear that these Fulani warriors and their protectors are simply implementing a carefully choreographed jihad of intimidation and conquest." General Danjuma screamed, "They are being protected by the military and security forces. Killing of policemen by soldiers in Taraba confirmed soldiers could be compromised. Confession of arrested culprits that helicopter dropped guns and ammunition for them in the forest simply completes the horror script. We have been under siege for 4 years now. The helpless community now have no other choice than to defend themselves or perish. The days of endless endurance and era of trusting and security agencies to protect our people are over. The Fulani herdsmen brought war to our land as part of a larger agenda of vanquish and dominate. The ferocious incursion into a farmland and homestead with rape, beheading, amputation, and general terror is the age-old, well-known trademark of these expansionist warriors for centuries. Our people are clearly in trouble. The obvious inability of deliberate lack of interest or both by the government of the day to rein in this vermin has already resulted to lack of trust between our leaders and the masses, who are incensed that politicians are not doing enough to protect them, as seen in the Nuremberg, Germany incident. No Fulani herdsmen have been arrested, prosecuted, and punished for the orgy of bloodletting they have visited on the land within the past 4 years. IYM, while asking if there was a deliberate ploy to weaken the eastern region by cleverly turning the masses upon their political leaders, said, "Our governors are glibly titled chief security officers, which the entire security apparatchik is consciously placed under the stronghold and control of a particular region and section of the country." The conspiracy theory that a scheme to weaken our region by turning the masses against politicians from our zone by deliberately constraining them through centralized and entire security architecture under Northern Muslim, while naming them chief security officers just to cast them as weakling and traitors against the interests of their people, is fast gaining ground. The cloud is gathering. The rain may fall any day now. Those whose worldview is all about conquering and dominating others are about to set West Africa ablaze once again. We know the world is watching. This brings us to the quite annoying fake life of an 80-something-year-old past head of state who prefer to go about praying for peace, as he steadfastly refuses to lobby other leaders to embrace restructuring of Nigeria, the only true route to reinventing and saving this country. The same man brought upon this country the calamity eating up the country today when he created 12 states in May 1967 and unified the revenue collection and distribution, thereby effectively borrowing the 1963 Constitution. His prayers remains meaningless as long as he refuses to be truthful. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, please don't forget your comment concerning this news is highly important. Don't forget to leave your comment behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.